Hey guys, it's Swift from Section 9 Productions, and today I'm just going to show you how to make your crappy $50 Dazzle look a little bit more like the $200 Hoppish HD PVR. Alright, now it won't make it exactly look like it, but I mean, it'll make it look quite a bit better to where it's not so crappy. So first things first is, there's some let's open up a project here and just find one. Whatever. Shut up. Come on. There we go. Okay, so first thing, there's some little lines. Now mine aren't showing up because I've obviously already have all this stuff put in, but there's some lines that are on the edges that will come up. So what we do to get rid of that is we do the project video properties. It's this little thing that I showed my mouse on and I clicked on, and what we're gonna do is I named my template YouTube HQ. Your width is gonna be 1200, height 720, field order non-progressive scan, pixel aspect ratio 1, output rotation 0, frame rate 29.970 NTSC. I believe that's only if you're in North America. If you're in Europe, I believe you're going to use the PAL, which is 25. And then pixel format 8-bit, full resolution rendering quality, best motion blur type Gaussian, deinterlace method, blend fields, and make sure you check this for sure. Adjust source media to better match project or render settings, because that'll make the render settings in this kind of, interlace with each other and help each other out to where they won't be competing against each other. And then check mark this start all new projects with these settings, and then put in a name, save as template, and hit apply and OK. Alright, now the next thing is there's still going to be just a little bit of black line. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, wrong one, we're going to go onto our clip, our video clip, and we're going to do event pan crop. Now let's go to default. Now you can see the lines a little bit more imminent there, and what all you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure these two boxes are checked. The lock, aspect ratio, and size about center. Just gonna move this in slightly, not very much, just slightly, and there you go. That's it as far as that. And just save that as a template. I named mine crap PVR, so I named mine. So yep, there we go as far as that. Now next thing is the video effects that I use to kind of clean the video up and make it more colorful and pretty and stuff. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the video effects tab and scroll down to levels, and I named mine Zone HD, and you're going to drag that onto there, which I've already got it on there, so I'm not going to do it, but I'll show you what my settings are. These are the settings: channel, all channels, input start 0.116, input end 1, output start 0, output end 1, gamma 1. Now if you guys are like, well, what's this do? What's the purpose of this? Well, look over here and you will see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kind of has a fuzzy screen whenever you don't have it, so checking that makes it a bit darker and gets rid of that fuzzy screen. Now, next is saturation adjust. How you're gonna get to this? You're just gonna go scroll down, saturation adjust, in the video effects tab. I named mine X convicting. Alright, now the settings on this is amount 0.4640, center 0, spread 1, low 0, high 0. Alright, now look over here to see what it does. Colors are a lot more dull. Looks like a old TV, like old crappy TV. That's what it looks like it's on. So checking that makes it more look like it's on an HD TV. I think it does, anyways. Alright, so that's what I do to make the video itself look good as far as the clip I have. Next I'll show you my render settings as soon as it opens up. Alright, my save as type is Sony ABC parentheses MP4, M2TS, and AVC in parentheses. And then the template I use is Internet 16:9 HD 30p. Now the reason I use a 30p opposed to 25p is because 30p is the frame rate, so you want to set one that's closest to what your frame rate is. So if you live in Europe and you're using the PAL setting, you're going to want to use 25. But for anyone that's on an NTSC setting, you're going to want to use 30p. And the reason I use the HD is just because, well, it's high def and it makes it look better as opposed to standard definition, and I think it's a lot better. And if for any of you people that aren't, you know, a complete editing nerd like I am, the way HD works is it has more, it makes more lines, so it makes the pixels smaller. So that's what that 720p, 480i, all that stuff stands for. I'm not exactly sure on the I and the P, but I know the amount is the number of lines vertically and horizontally, which the more the lines, the smaller the pixels, which means the more definition. And the reason I use the internet is because it was simply, as you can tell right here, use the setting to create a high definition file suitable for uploading to internet video sites such as YouTube. It's made specifically for that. Now if you want to go ahead and use standard def, that's fine. Standard def is lower quality, but it does go a lot quicker because, for instance, this clip I've been meaning to get around to render for about the past week, but as you can see from the frame amount, it's 19,433 frames, and that's quite a bit of frames, and it's gonna take about 8 hours to render with my crappy processor. So it's all up to you on what you guys want to use. I'm just making a video on what I use and giving you guys a little bit of a guideline. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And this has been Swift from Section 9 Productions. Peace!